Good morning, everybody. It's time to stream video games. Just getting some things started here this morning. Just want to make sure everything's going well here. Just checking to make sure that everything is up and running, etc. Before I start diving in. Alright. Here we go. I'm excited to play Control this morning. I've been playing Control on my own. I guess, you know, as most people do. And I've really been liking it a lot. I really like Control. I really like Remedy games in general. And I've really, so far, just really been digging Control a lot. It's definitely my kind of game, for sure. I couldn't even tell you exactly where I'm at in the game, necessarily. I can fly, you know, that's sort of like, I feel like it's kind of, that's a good way to measure, like, your progress in the game is, like, based on, what abilities you have and stuff. Good morning, Ben Cassell on YouTube. I wore a suit last Thursday, and I was like, I don't know, I guess I'll just wear suits on Thursdays. I'm not wearing a suit, just the Scooby-Doo suit, you're calling it. You know, a jacket and a tie, and, a nice shirt. A clever cadaver asks, is this the game I was trying to figure out how to stream earlier? No. I have a piece of hardware coming in this afternoon, like around 3. And, that should let me stream the game I want to stream, you know, in full next. Which I keep not saying what it is, not because I'm trying to be, like, secretive or make it a big surprise. I just want to make sure I can do it before I commit to it. Let's see. I feel like I'll probably have to concentrate a lot more on this game than I did Metal Gear. Actually have an interesting, I guess you could say personal relationship with Remedy games. I played Max Payne 1 and 2 and really enjoyed it. Both of them. Max Payne 1 was a great game, but it wasn't, you know, I discovered it the same way as everybody else, or I assumed the same way as everybody else, where I saw that the game was called Max Payne, and I thought that was just absurd. I thought it was just like a silly, dumb, like, video game. I thought it was like a Duke Nukem or something. Just based on that name, like Max Payne, just seems like such an absurd title. But, you know, and then you play it and you realize it's actually a very sort of, I mean, very serious noir story about a man who lost his family. And I was blown away. I loved the gun combat, everything. Liked Max Payne 2 a lot as well. But, the thing, so Alan Wake is the one that I kind of, like, started, I guess you could say, developed a more personal relationship with Remedy games, because I was really trying to get into games writing. I wanted to write about games. It's like what I would tell all my college professors I wanted to do. And I was doing various freelance things and stuff like that. I was starting to get my name out there. I was starting to get bylines. And then I think I pitched something to Games Radar about Alan Wake that had not come out yet. I was interested in Alan Wake, and I was like, hey, I think I have an idea to write something about Alan Wake. And Games Radar was like, sure, that sounds great. We'll send you a copy. And that was the first instance of me ever getting a game early in order to write about it and everything, was Alan Wake, which was super exciting. I was over the... Oh, crap. I was just absolutely over the moon for that opportunity when I got a copy of Alan Wake in the mail. Like, gosh, it was something like, I want to say like 3 weeks before it came out or something. Like, it was a big deal for me. And so I wrote this feature. I think it was a feature. I'm sort of second guessing myself now, but I don't even know if you can find it on Games Radar, but it was comparing Alan Wake to the, at the time, recently released Alone in the Dark, and talking about how the two shared a surprising amount of similarities. I would argue that Alan Wake probably executed on some of the mechanics of those two games a lot better than Alone in the Dark. But anyway, so like I played Alan Wake. It was the first time I had played, received and played a game early, and that was super exciting. So that's why Alan Wake is special to me. Beyond me just like really enjoying the game, I really love the gunplay. I really love, one of my favorite things about Alan Wake is the action of lighting someone up with a flashlight and then like basically engaging with them. Like that sort of system of lighting them up and then being able to shoot them, I really love. Okay, and then, so that's my Alan Wake sort of experience. And then, I got the job with Game Informer some years later, which is very exciting. And the opportunity to cover Quantum Break came through. And I loved Alan Wake. I loved Remedy Games. I wanted to be part of that. And I was able to go on the cover story trip to see Quantum Break. And that was really cool for me because alongside being able to go to Remedy and meet Sam Lake and everything, which was awesome, and meeting everyone who worked on all these games, it was also the first time I had ever left the country. I traveled to Finland. I had to get my passports specifically for that trip, and then later I would, I visited Japan for various things and stuff like that, but the first time I ever left the United States was to go to Finland to visit Remedy to cover Quantum Break, and that's awesome. So like Alan Wake marks sort of this interesting beginning. Oh crap. For me, being someone who writes about video games, and then Quantum Break marks this sort of middle area where I was like, employed at Game Informer and doing really cool things, and now it's interesting to me that after getting laid off from Game Informer, which obviously I don't see as like an end to talking about video games or writing about games or anything, but it's interesting that it's marked by the release of Control, a game that I was super excited about the moment I saw it at E3. And it's interesting that Alan Wake marks the beginning, Quantum Break marked a middle, and Control marks not the end, but like this other sort of very specific point in my career covering video games. So that's my sort of thoughts and I guess story, I guess you could say, about like why Remedy games are particularly special to me outside of just being great and having awesome gunplay. So let's focus on actually trying to beat this thing. What am I fighting here? The Anchor. Okay. Let's see. I would say I haven't really been paying attention, but it's not like Jesse's been giving me any hints or anything about what exactly I need to do. So that's not doing any damage. Do I have to climb up or something? Let's see. So there's that red piece floating around in there. These guys get out of the way, don't they? Whoa. Get the shotgun out. God, it's kind of it's maybe like a weirdly specific thing, but I absolutely adore that Jesse just has one gun that you manipulate. It's such a... I don't like collecting guns. Like, I don't like picking up new guns in Call of Duty and stuff like that. I like having a few that I really fall in love with, and I don't know, there's something about the idea of having one gun that swaps around between different modes. I just find that really attractive. I really like that a lot. Is that... okay. These guys. Oh boy. Do I have any... let's see. Let's say I know there should be some health items over here. Another thing I really love about this game is how mobile you have to stay. Like, I like that it took me a minute to figure it out, exactly how the health drops work, but I really like that it basically forces you to keep moving. Like, you have to go into the fray to collect the health that you've lost. Oh crap, I need to switch guns here. Alright. So that's what I need to do. I need to get it to open up. I've just been sort of concentrating on staying alive here. God, the flight animations are so good. Alright, let's see. So what is happening here? Okay. There we go. Man, that's doing a lot of damage, though. God, I've done, like, no damage at all. There we go. Let's see. So I want this thing to open up. Okay. And then I want to throw... I mean, I want to throw stuff at it, right? I have that throw ability, like, maxed out, basically. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm, like, not paying attention to the chat as much as I did in Metal Gear. Just because I'm concentrating so much. Okay, yeah, that did way more damage. Okay. I don't use the melee very much. I usually really like melee, just in general. Like, I'm one of those guys that when I played Halo, I would swap the grenade trigger for the melee trigger. I'd really like getting in people's faces. Oh boy. But not so much here. I don't know if it's just that it's like a weaker thing. Okay, let's check in on the chat here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I passed the affiliate line yesterday, which is really exciting. So I guess now you can subscribe to my channel, which is cool, and I'm very excited about that. I am excited for Final Fantasy VII Remake, even though I don't really have much nostalgia for the original. I'm definitely going to play the remake. Rock Party says I gotta get an emote. Okay, I'll do that. I gotta dig into that stuff. Scorch, you bring up Advent Rising, and that is perfect. I love Advent Rising. I mean, that game had problems, but I love what it was trying to do. I think I even still have my copy. I'm like looking from here. That might be one that I got rid of. But like, that game was so cool and so interesting, and it has DNA actually, and Chair and the people who now, you know, work on Fortnite and stuff like that. But yeah, the idea of just being able to lift things and throw them, like Advent Rising did that first, and I feel like it executed it really well. That game just as a full experience never really came together. That would be a fun one to stream. Okay. Yeah, Destiny vibes for sure. Inside from Playdead. I feel like Control is I'm playing through the end of Inside, basically. Like, I'm getting to explore the facility that you only got to see a little bit of from Inside, and I love that. Okay. Caught up on the chat. I'm gonna go fight this boss thing. I've been hearing a lot of people complaining about the bosses in general, and I think that's fair. I kind of like them. I don't really... some of the things that people are generally complaining about, I certainly don't think they're wrong to be frustrated by these elements of the game, but like, I don't know, the checkpoint system isn't really bugging me that much. I don't feel like I don't really mind having to retread. The map is not great, but I kind of, whether by design or bad design, it's forcing me to like read the signs on the wall. I really like that too, just because it gives me a better sense of like this being a real place that I need to figure out how to get around. Oh my god, I need some health. Like, so those complaints that people are levying against the game, like I totally get it, but it's just one of those things that like in the grand scheme they're they're not really bugging me too much. It's not really, like, making it a bad experience for me in any significant way. Which is good. I think Alan Wake might still be my favorite Remedy game, with, you know, Max Payne being close second, but Control is creeping up there, man. We'll have to see how the final experience comes together, but if I were to rank the Remedy games, it would certainly be high, like, no doubt at all. Die. Oh! There we go. Did you drop some health for me? Sweet. Guys, thanks for subscribing. That's awesome. I honestly don't even really fully know what it means.
Great.
But I'm glad to have them. The shooting, I think, is better than Quantum Break in terms of accuracy. I liked the shooting in Quantum Break from, like, not necessarily an aim down the sights and fire a gun perspective, but just from, like, you know, combining abilities and stuff like that. I think it all came together pretty well and was fun. But in terms of just, like, straight up shooting, I feel like Control is better. God, this music makes me think of that VR Thumper. It makes me think of Thumper. This whole sequence honestly makes me think of Thumper. This, I'm guessing that, like, red one probably does more damage or something, right? Ah, I feel like I hit that. I guess I should get the different, the sniper, basically. I haven't been using that one much. What are you doing, thing? There we go, that felt good. Alright. Oh boy, okay. Scared about, like, falling off the ledge and stuff here. How come he's not... Okay, I was about to say, where are the enemies that were here last time? God, these guys always give me a hard time. Give me some health. See, I think my best bet now is to kind of, at least for this brief moment here, kind of concentrate on getting some health back. Which, this is probably not the way to do it. Ugh, crap, I was trying to get out of there. Okay. What is that? Is that just a bug there? Yeah, just a little bit of... Is there health here? Okay. Okay. Is there a pattern to, like, which way it's facing? Like, is it rotating around? It's gonna be facing the opposite direction now. Okay. So is it going to be facing this way now? God, I need some more... What the heck? I don't even know what killed me there. That sucks. Kyle S on YouTube is saying, I really hope they re-release Alan Wake for modern consoles. I mean, I think Alan Wake is backwards compatible on Xbox One. I don't know if it needs a significant overhaul, really, like an Xbox One release, but I could be wrong about that. Maybe there's a lot that they could do. Thanks for the compliment on the suit, NBRG13. I appreciate it. Hey, Flamin' Queso, thanks for being here. We're trying to defeat the Anchor in control. I think I know what to do now. In fact, if anyone pops up here, I'm just gonna... Can I skip, actually? Or do I have to take these guys on? I think I can just skip them, right?
This is the safe room Will showed me.
There we go.
The one with the altered item inside. Great. More clocks.
I am gonna switch... I have the, I think I'm gonna switch to the spin, which I really like, but I wish it was more powerful. I feel like it's not very powerful. Like, I end up just, like, finding the grip to be better, but I don't know. Sorry, I was looking down at the chat and didn't realize that I had walked into a hole in the ground. Oops. Loading screens are fun. Yeah, I don't know. I wore a tie and a jacket last Thursday. I figure I'll do it again. No, I don't have specific interviews or anything. Of the handful of interviews I've done so far, it's all been stuff on the phone. But this is what I would look like if you're watching and you're a person who hires people and you're like, I wonder if you would dress like that to an in-person interview. The answer is yes. When I interviewed at Game Informer, I think they were surprised when I showed up in a suit for the interview. Might have helped me get the job. So this is where I wasn't paying attention last time and just walked over the edge. Okay. Just gonna stretch a little bit. Ugh. Okay. Here we go. I changed over to spin, but I don't know. I don't know if that'll help me necessarily. So that's okay. Is there a pattern to this? Will it face me now? When it opens its maw? Okay. And then will it go over here? Let's see. Open up. There we go. So there is some pattern to it. So now we're gonna have enemies coming at me. I don't know if the big one necessarily does more damage. I just like it. Okay. I thought, I thought maybe this would be better for taking on... Yeah, see that? I feel like that's going a little better now. I'll just wait till you come back around here. Let's see. Okay. Whew. Okay, I did hit it, but... So I gotta be more prepared. So man, is this... Should I let them come a little closer to me so that I can... Are they dropping health stuff for me? Ah, crap. It always moves clockwise, says Bobby Venom on YouTube. That makes sense. I'm sorry to hear that, Hexonomer. I feel like I got this. Well, I'm impressed how well she runs over these clocks. I feel like if I were in the same situation, I would just be trudging. I would be having a hard time for sure.
This is the safe room Well showed me. The one with the altered item inside. Great. More clocks.
There we go. Alright. So the thing was, I'm like killing all these enemies, but they're dropping their health and stuff down there.
What's that?
Defeat the anchor.
It's making more clocks?
Open up. Do the big clocks do extra damage? Open up. Come on. Alright. So are they dropping... they're just blowing up, so they're not really dropping health. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Oh, man. I feel like I'm getting worse all of a sudden. Good God. What console is this? I'm playing on an Xbox One X. Yeah, the soundtrack for Control, I love. Again, it reminds me. There's a lot of this game that reminds me of Inside. I mean, they're, you know, vastly different genres, but sort of the brutalist architecture and the sound design and the subtlety and just like the sort of. I feel like in both games you kind of move through them in this sort of uncomfortable way of like not fully understanding what is going on, but knowing that you need to continue forward in order to, like, you just have to keep going forward, and maybe things will make sense soon. They probably won't. But yeah, just like they just share aesthetics, and I love that game. I love Inside, and I'm really digging Control so far. I hope this stream isn't just me trying to beat this clock monster over and over. So be it, I suppose, but... You like barely get to see that it's actually an anchor. I think I'm good right now. Thank you, though. What? How did that not... That's frustrating. Did I do something wrong there? Do I have to wait for the... It like wasn't showing up. That sucks. That was all smart. Now I have no health. Just in a bad way. I feel like this is not going to be a good run. I'm actually going to let it... I'll just... I don't know, maybe I should go over there? I don't know, whatever. Let's not get no line of fire here. Okay, there's some... Where is it on its... Okay, it's not there yet. Alright. Are you opening up on this side yet? Man, I did not get much health from defeating that handful of enemies there, did I? Okay. Okay, I got a little bit of health here. Alright, let's see. No! Bad timing! Bad timing! Open up, open up, open up, open up. There we go. Alright, you guys give me health. So who's... Oh, okay, I was wondering who's shooting me. Health, please, thank you. Okay. I don't even know what hit me there. Give me some health. Okay. Man, I'm just gonna wait for it to make its rounds at this point. Let's see. So I think it's gonna be facing that way. Okay. Alright, open up. This could be the final hit, I think. Let's see. Come on, come on. There we go. Woo! Where's it going? Okay, it's going over there. So, yeah, that was... I like that fight. Took me more tries than it probably should have, but it was a good time. Hexonomer says, boom, terrible. God. Every single ranking in Metal Gear, I got terrible. It's embarrassing, frankly. I like to imagine what she's doing there. Like, what is she thinking about exactly?
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Alright. Find the candidate program. Okay. My screen's kind of dark here. I can't see very well, but whatever, it's fine. I assume I'm going back this way. Oh. Alright, let's see. So... I guess I'll fast travel to logistics. Probably be the best way to do it, right? Oh yeah, these are the guys I left alone earlier. Give me some health! Alright. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna hit that guy. That's good. And just giving him a warning shot. Alright, let's see. Is that everybody? Okay. If I could have flight, I feel like this is realistically the kind of flight I would want. Like, just enough to get up in the air a little bit. I don't necessarily move faster than walking, but... You know, because I don't want to be, like, going so fast that if I hit a mountain or something, I'm going to kill myself. Oh, here we go. Alright, so I got some new abilities. Gosh, I should probably do health. I've been putting off health. Because these are much more interesting. And see, like that, like being able to slam into the ground, but I gotta use some. Okay, personal mod slot, that's good. Astral constructs, can I... So I can upgrade the grip, or the charge, I can upgrade the grip, I can do spin. Shatter. Oh, gosh. Man, I think I'm gonna do grip. I mean, that's just the one I end up using the most. It's kind of like the most boring one, but... Okay. I don't know if I've completed any of these yet. Let's see. Abandon, abandon, abandon. Okay. Let me look through these a little bit here. So I have another personal mod slot. That's exciting. I can get rid of that one. Wait, 4752. Okay. So if you haven't been playing Control much, basically you find these things that you can use to modify yourself. Like you can give yourself more energy shield, but they're not they're kind of random, so you can get doubles and ones that are weaker than others. Like, I have no reason to keep this one, because I have one up here that does 12. So here, these are... Let's get rid of the 30. Alright, let's see what we got. I have energy boost is good. Evade cost is good. Health recovery. I don't use shield much. Don't really care about health. So it's kind of between these two for me. I think I'll do that one. And then let's switch over to the grip. And I have an extra slot on there now. Better accuracy. Oh, reload speed. I really like reload speed, even though that's kind of like a low level. Rate of fire, don't really care about. Yeah, just do reload. Okay. And then I'm gonna fast travel to logistics, I guess. I feel like that's probably the quickest way to get there. Scorched, you can you can stack them. Like, you can put, if you really want a bunch of health, you can use all 3 spots for health, but I like to mix it up a little bit. Geeky Fun 101 says Kyle Simulator was great. Thank you. The developer actually sent me a DM on Twitter when all the news went down with Game Informer, you know, wishing me luck and thanking me for putting together the video, which I thought was really great. Of course, I thanked him for making the game, but that was really unexpected. That's one of those videos that you make for fun, and then you kind of like, man, I hope the people who made this game don't think we're making fun of the game or just having fun at the you know, at sort of the bizarre nature of it all. That's a bathroom. And it seems like he was a good sport about it. Hopefully he'll update the game soon. I'll play some more Kyle Simulator. Do I need to get up here? Can I get up here? Is that... Oh, I thought maybe that was the sky. I guess it was just a light. Okay, so we're looking for the Prime Candidate program. Let's see. I want to go that way. But there's not a door there. Remember, like, a few minutes ago when I was saying, like, oh, the map doesn't really bug me that much. I think it's good enough. It doesn't really make the game any less fun. And here I am, like, getting confused by the map and trying to figure out where to go. I'm in charge here. You should let me through. What the heck? Alright, let's see. Do I need to go up the stairs? Let's go back in here. Gotta check the signs. So I'm looking, top left corner there you see, I'm looking for the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector, which I am in, but I'm having trouble finding the path to get there. There we go. Oh, I do have where I can upgrade. I can throw the rockets back at them, but they're kind of hard. It's hard to pull it off every time. Who's doing that? Stop that. We're friends here. Alright. Music's still playing, so I think we still have some people somewhere. I don't see them, though. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Okay. Alright, let's see. I think this is the right way. General. Oh, what's that? Oh, hello. Entropic Echo. See, now I kind of feel like maybe I'm getting lost here. Because I was kind of heading towards the turntable. Hey, Dan. Good morning. Oh, I came all the way back around. So that's where I was. Man. Central containment. Love trying to figure out the map while streaming. That's good. Good TV. Go that way. Let's see. Scorch asks if I'm considering playing DBZ Kakarot. Absolutely. I'm excited for that game. Play the heck out of that one. That's like, I mean, in terms of like what I want from a Dragon Ball game, like we'll see if it, you know, is even close to that. I mean, my expectations aren't so elevated, but I think I want like an action game or like, you know, an RPG. Where I get to play as Goku and roll around Toriyama's bizarre world.
Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip. He never did like fridge duty. But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
This. I'm sorry if you have not been following Control at all and you're just kind of coming into the middle of the game here. I mean, it doesn't make that much sense to me, even having played it, but I'm sure it makes even less sense as someone talking about the fridge. Who's watching the fridge?
Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately.
Hexonomer, I did like that One Piece game. I want to play the DLC for it.
Connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items. If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Philip?
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral.
Hmm.
The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
Alright, so these are like little side quests and stuff.
I'll be here.
Which is cool. I'm into that.
Always.
Okay, so it's like security. Is that the right way? Yeah, I'm gonna try going down this way. We'll see. And actually, now I'm glad that I came that way. Flaming Queso. Yes, I can turn up the game volume. Allow me to do that right now. How's that? Is that better? If happy to turn it back down if I need to. Just speak up if you. And always, I'm always looking for feedback on levels and everything. So. What else we got here? Anybody? No? Okay. Who needs doors? Whoa! I'll send that right back at you. That was actually a very, like, that was, like, could not gone any better in terms of, like, what it's supposed to look like when you throw back a rocket at somebody, I feel like. Oh, yo, you can throw stuff too? I feel like I haven't run into a lot of enemies that can also throw stuff. Okay. The shield, I don't use it. I'm trying to use it more. And every time I'm using it, it feels like, oh, okay, that went pretty well. What is that thing? I don't, like, even like, you know, I don't block much in games. It's tough to remember that I have a shield. Alright, let's see. Archives. P6 cell. Transit quarter. Prime candidate program. There we go. That's what we're looking for, right? Yeah. Oh, after I finish up all this. Let's see. Hey, buddy, where you going? Can I get him? Yeah. Alright, let's see. Any other signs on doors? Grab that. So it said to go up the stairs. Is there... Prime candidate program. There we go. Sweet. See, I, like, the map, yeah, is not great, but I feel like it does a good job, like, it's very video gamey of, like, having signs everywhere and doors with numbers next to them with key cards, but, like, I like that kind of stuff. Like, you know, just playing through Metal Gear, I really like a door with a number next to it. Oh, that looks so cool. I like this game a lot. Every 5 seconds I feel like I have something nice to say about it. I like the big font, giving you the title card and stuff like that.
Candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
P6 and P7. Oh, is this like a little mini boss here? Shoot that guy in the shoulder a lot. Oh! Where did that shielded guy go? Oh, there he is. Oh, hi! Oh, crap! Oh boy, oh boy. Really got into some trouble there. I'm okay, though. Don't worry about me, everybody. Okay, hit you with a table or whatever I hit you with. See, isn't it? Aren't we all glad that I used that experience to buy boring old health? Because I'd probably be dead by now. Who are you? Who are you? Full Hamilton for you guys this morning. That's a good feeling shotgun. Alright. Oh, he's like... I feel like I didn't do anything. Oh man, this guy's giving me hell. Alright. What am I doing on ammo here? See, I don't think that's... Okay. What? I feel like Jesse just walks into, like, pillars. Okay, you have to at least dash through them. Are you taking damage? Okay, yeah. Jeez. Alright. That shield is brutal. Alright. I do have the, like, the sniper rifle that's supposed to cut through shields like that. Let's try it. I really have not used it much at all. I just in general not a big sniper dude, just, you know. Like I just don't, I like shotguns and machine guns. Okay. Oh, there we go. Ah. Sweet. That was a good fight. I like that guy. I don't like him. I liked fighting him. That was fun. I'll keep Pierce out for a little while here. Can't you just see the little boy from inside just like sneaking around through here while all this is going on with Jesse? He's got his own mission. This reminds me of the Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time, so that makes me happy. Hexon, who's asking? DBRG13 asking, how do I just subscribe? I think on the top right of the channel, I think there's a button to subscribe, I believe. Yeah, Hexonomer was walking you through it. I don't know if you're on mobile, maybe you're watching on your phone or something. That I'm not certain what the layout of the site is. Okay. So I'm in the area I'm supposed to be in. Oh man, this is dark. I can't see anything. Alright, we got any signs here? Just trying to make some light. Is there like a door? Does anyone see a yellow light or something? That's usually what I'm looking for, is just like a yellow light with a door. Alright, let's see. Okay, I'm just kind of going around aimlessly here. Let's head back to the front. So I did a lot of fighting here. What's this? This, you know, this is someone who's at Grizzly saying this game needs a flashlight. For the most part, I feel like this is the first occasion where I've kind of been having trouble seeing.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector. All the times I felt paranoid.
Oh, that's Jesse, I guess?
Right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
God, one thing a really small thing I like is when you pick up the gun early in the game and you become the new director, there's like sort of corporate portraits of you that just start popping up all around the offices. Like, I love that. It's so weird and unexplainable. It's cool. Guys, I'm into this game.
All the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way.
Ghost Babel was really good. I don't think it's the game of the year, you know, that game that came out in 2000 and 2019, but I really enjoyed it a lot.
We went inside and
I'm sure that's interesting, but I want to just get more gameplay going. I have been reading more of the sort of various like lore pickups and stuff, more so than I have in most games. Try to use, see that? Man. There's a lot of work, I feel like, charging up that. Oh, it's an office chair. What's this? All right. Hey, elevators. It's like we're playing Ghost Babel. Hey, Rock Party. Yeah, thanks. It's affiliate. I'm not a partner yet. I got a ways to go for that. But I'm on an upward trajectory toward it, which I'm totally ready to embrace and enjoy. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Hi. Uaskin. Hello.
Very different one, sure, but both in a cell of some sort. Am I out of the cell now, or is all this, the house and being the director, just another cell? Who's really in charge here?
We coming up on boss fight here. There's something super satisfying of pulling something towards you to throw it back at it, and you know, it damaging an enemy. Uh-oh. Am I out of room? Let's see. And when I say out of room, I mean like for upgrades and stuff. So is that, that's 7, 7. And this is, what, 12, 15. Goodbye. It's okay, I'm not running out of gun slots yet. There's a little bit of management here of, like, getting rid of stuff that you don't need so that in order to keep picking stuff up. But it's not fun to go through and, you know, compare numbers and stuff like that. I wish there were some ways to organize it. All right, let's see. We're actually coming up on the end of the stream here. Get out of the way. I feel like that's a big thing for this generation of games, between like this being able to pull things towards you and throw them at an enemy, and God of War, of like, there's a lot of fun in the act of like pulling an object towards you, damaging an enemy, and then tossing it back at them. I guess I'll just walk through there? That seems like I'm not supposed to do that. Okay, that's what I thought. Containment, turntable. Okay, let's look at some signs here. So this area needs to be cleansed, or whatever the terminology the game uses is. And nothing over here. At least, not that I saw. Okay. So I could get up there. Alright, so I'm trying to get to the turntable now? I'm not supposed to like defeat these enemies, am I? Because that's like, that's the direction here. Let's see, is there like ordinary avenue? Man, I'm feeling pretty certain that I'm in the right area. It's just a matter of figuring out how to get the doors open and stuff here. Is there like a door over here or something? The room's all messed up. What am I missing? There's something very simple that I'm missing. Don't know what that is. Is this... I mean, usually the area to See, this like right here. This looks like the area I need to fix, you know? I wonder if, is there a chance I hit a little bug here? Maybe come back. Game bugged? Okay. That's what I thought. I've been pretty lucky so far. I haven't really had a lot of bugs. I've had a little slowdown and that kind of thing, but I know there's been a lot of people who have had complaints about the game not working very well. You know, you mentioned Flaming Queso, Half-Life 2, physics-based combat, but I do get there's a lot of, like, I get a lot of Half-Life vibes from this game in the best way. When we visited Remedy for Quantum Break, one of the questions we asked Sam Lake was, you know, what's your favorite game of all time? And he pretty quickly answered Half-Life, which I think is a really good answer. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think that's a bug, which is a bummer. But it's also been an hour, so you know, it sucks that I've hit a bug. But it's as good a spot as any to quit for now. I am waiting for a piece of hardware to come in the mail to allow me to stream a different game tomorrow, but I don't know, it's still kind of up in the air. I have a game in mind that I want to do that's a little funky, that wouldn't be too long, actually. But I'm open to whatever, new stuff, old stuff, whatever. We can keep playing Control. I'd love to have an excuse to keep playing Control. I really like this game. I don't want to see it to its conclusion. I still got to play more Gears of War 5. I gotta steal Astral Chain from my wife and play that. So yeah, hey everyone, thanks for watching on my first stream as an affiliate, and for the handful of you that subscribed, awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I will be back tomorrow again at 11 a.m. Central Time, and I'll tweet what I'm gonna stream beforehand. And if I don't tweet anything, we'll just play more Control because I'm having a good time with Control. So. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it.